Hello everyone! Welcome back to Ramblings with Jen Gardiner and myself, Robyn Deverett. This is something we started last month and we realized that we have so much to say and we just want to say whatever we feel like saying. So that is the Ramblings. There's a bunch of rants. There's no real format, but we do have a special guest and it's Nir. Hi Nir, I see you're here. I want to invite Jen up first because that she seems right. And okay. Oh, wait. I don't know. Jen and I didn't discuss what if Nir's more eager. Okay, you know what? I'm going to invite you up first, Nir. There are no rules in Instagram Live. So, Nir, you're coming in. I'm inviting you. Oh, I'm nervous. Okay, here we go. And then we'll invite Jen. Oh my gosh, what a night.
Hi! I'm eating.
We're very casual here. Although I did dress up. I did the collar just to be fancy.
I got the button collar and I got lights.
The lights are impressive.
Yeah, I gotta look decent on camera. I usually Zoom or team meetings or all these things where you're just like, you're good up here, but down there you're a little nobody knows.
It's a mystery. That's the fun, right? With the little mystery. What is underneath? We don't know.
I think it's like
better.
That should be a good game show. What
are they wearing? But Nir, I have to tell you, I was very impressed with your Monday Motivator podcast thing. I love that you're doing one, Jen's doing one, I'm doing one. We're all doing our own different form of a podcast. I think it's awesome.
It's been a while. I think it's just a good way to showcase the talent that's in the cities. I think it's hard to get your face or your visibility or yourself out there. And I think a lot of us as actors and artists struggle sometimes through the hard times. And I think getting somebody else to give you some advice, hey, is always good. I think that's...
We were discussing Nir's podcast because we had to kill time because I'm like, oh my God, Nir's on time, but I don't see Jen and I'm not impressed.
I didn't get the notification. I'm like, I'm waiting. Like, where is she?
It's actually weird like that. I don't understand. This is cool. There are 3 people in an Instagram Live now. I know, right? You have more of a whole body shot. I'm stuck in my little box.
Oh.
Yeah. You got more range. You got more range.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Can I zoom? No, I can't zoom in. I know you can zoom in when you're by yourself and zoom out.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But you can't do it in 3-person apparently. Oh, you can. Why can't
Whoa. I don't want to go closer.
It won't let me.
I keep seeing these videos on TikTok where apparently you could do it from a distance, but I think it's fake. So I always look like an idiot going like, oh yeah, I'll try this.
Yeah.
No, nothing.
Salut, wood pigeon.
Oh yes, Jen is great at reading all the comments. I just kind of talk to my guests and I'm like, I acknowledge the comments are written. I always appreciate it, but Jen's better at it.
It's good. It's hard to like. I already have a hard time just doing one thing, and I'm like looking around, trying to figure out what comments. I'm looking at myself sometime. I'm like, no, don't do that. That's a weird face. And then you're like, hey, how's it going, everybody? Answer questions.
Okay, so I feel like I want to put you 2 on the spot for a second because I came up with an idea.
Okay.
We have not rehearsed this, guys. I already set the tone. This is non-rehearsed. I'm nervous. All right, let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do it, Jen. Dear God, I'm scared. She has her notes. She's always prepared. She always comes prepared.
I got pizza. That's all I got.
So this is called Ramblings Rapid Fire.
Okay.
Oh dear.
Okay.
This is terrifying.
Okay.
So
we can do this.
Yeah. So the goal is you're each going to get 5 questions, and being rapid fire, you're going to answer them as quick as possible.
Okay.
Okay. So who wants to go first?
Nir.
Yeah. Sure. Okay.
Okay.
On the spot, indeed. Okay, here we go.
You ready?
Yes.
Texting or talking?
Texting.
Okay. Nickname your parents used to call you?
Nir Rouge.
Okay. Invisibility or super strength?
For super strength.
Okay. Is it wrong for a vegetarian to eat animal crackers?
Yeah, no, yes, yeah, no.
Okay. Cake or pie?
Cake or cake?
Cake, okay. Yeah, that's it. That's your 5. You're done.
There was a moral dilemma in there that needed to be addressed.
Yeah.
The animal crackers is what really resonated. Okay.
It's like for me the vegan side that have like fake tuna. I'm just like, but why name it tuna? But I get it, but I also don't like. I'm like confused. It gets me confused.
Yeah. Okay, just quickly. I'm Neil Patel. Ça va bien? Merci.
Ça va bien.
I was like, thumbs up.
Oui, maintenant. French words. That.
Okay, Robyn, are you ready? Because I know you hate...
Oh, Jen, I'm so bad. Okay, all right.
That's why I'm doing this. I'm conditioning you. Okay.
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 Oh my God. I'm always gonna think it's wrong. Okay. All right. No wrong answers. Let's do this.
Say a word in Spanish.
Hola.
Okay. Cuddle with a baby panda or cuddle with a baby penguin?
Panda.
Yeah. Okay. Godfather or Star Wars?
Ooh. Well, Star Wars Day, so it has to be Star Wars. Yeah.
Okay. Can you touch your toes without bending your knees?
Well, now I'm bragging, but yes, I can.
Okay. And last but not least, ask permission or beg forgiveness?
Oh, see, I always ask permission, but I wish I could be that person that begs for forgiveness. That's a great one.
Okay.
Oh, that's such a Canadian conundrum.
Right?
We got to stop apologizing and just do it. And if we get in people's way, apologies afterward. Oh, man.
Funny story about apologizing. I was at the beach at one point, and I was somewhere, I think it was in Europe. I was at the beach, and I needed to go to the bathroom, and so there were the porta potties. So I go into the porta potty, but I noticed when I was trying to close the door that the door wouldn't close properly. So I was holding the door as I was sitting down, and lo and behold, somebody barges in and then looks angry. And I go, oh, sorry. Like, he leaves. And then I sit there in my own confusion of like, why did I apologize?
Oh my God.
Always.
That's amazing.
You know you're Canadian when say that story.
You apologize.
You apologize for someone invading your bathroom space. Oh my God. And as you're saying it, I would apologize as well. Because that happens. I would apologize. I apologize for making you feel uncomfortable that you walked in on me. It's so weird.
I was like, I should have closed the door better. I should have put my foot against the door. I should have warned you before you barged in. I should have been like, somebody in here, nobody, like all that.
That's amazing.
That's awesome.
Okay.
Oh my God. Wait, we have to ask you questions. I don't have them ready, but okay. Nir, you ask one, then I'll ask one. I have to think of mine. Okay.
Netflix or Amazon Prime?
Netflix.
Okay. Pokemon or coloring?
Coloring.
Sweet or sour?
Sweet or sour? Sweet.
Okay. Ice cream or gelato?
I am lactose intolerant, so gelato.
Voice acting or theater?
Theater.
Okay.
Yeah.
She didn't look like she was struggling enough. I object. She had time. Okay, I was literally looking at a Pokemon and a coloring book. That was the one. I'm like, that is terrible. That's not a choice.
It's because you didn't give me a controversial one.
No, I can't think of anything controversial.
Because I give you guys animal crackers, right? And then I gave you ask permission or beg forgiveness.
Ugh. Mm-hmm. Yeah, seriously. True. Now we play Truth or Dare with Jen as suggested. This is when we need to share the worst parts of ourselves. Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh! But I don't really know Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah.
So I couldn't judge accordingly if she said Yu-Gi-Oh! If she said Yu-Gi-Oh! There we go. English.
I'll do the same one that you did, Robyn. Ask permission or beg forgiveness. I think it's easier to beg forgiveness.
Okay, I'm going to say you already prepped this question, and that is unfair. Okay, Jen, this was rapid fire ramblings, and you're like, okay, the ones that I've had time to look at and write in my little notebook. Yes, I have the answer for it. Thank you, Jen.
Be prepared. Okay, it's not a ramblings unless there's a duck joke, though.
You say, okay, this is legitimately, Jen decided this has to be part of our ramblings. This was never discussed.
I think though that was Carol's fault because I think it was Carol that suggested there should be a duck puns with Jen.
I mean, that's fair, but this is Ramblings with Jen and Robyn. It was too long to write our full names, and I was a little tired as I'm typing in whatever. Special guest Nir. I don't use last names because we're like share.
I keep it easy. 3 letters.
Right?
Easy.
So why did the ducks get arrested?
They did something illegal.
They were...
For selling Quack.
I knew it had to do with the Quack. I had...
Okay, I have one more. What do you call a clever duck?
A clever duck?
Mm-hmm.
A quacky quack.
A clever duck. What is that? 3 words.
3 words sounds
3
like
words.
quack.
First word.
I don't know how to do this game.
First word, quack.
A wise quacker.
A wise quacker.
Oh, I knew there would be. Okay.
Had to be a quack in there. It's always got to be a quack.
No, that's why I'm like, where's the quack?
I've been reading off of the internet jokes for my nieces who are like 77 years old now, and all I remember from those jokes is, even now I don't remember it. I'm so bad at this. Man, I have the worst memory. Something about like how does a napkin dance, or why does a napkin dance? Oh, why does a napkin dance?
I have no idea.
To not get food on it.
Because he's got boogie in it. So, like something like that. I failed that one as well. I'm really bad at joke telling.
That's
well,
okay.
I realize they're rhetorical questions, but I insist on answering every single one of them tonight.
Okay. Smarties or M&Ms? Somebody asked.
M&Ms.
Oh. No, see, I'm Smarties girl.
Full on.
Okay. I am Smarties when the colors used to be really vibrant, and now they're just really boring to look at. So now I'm kind of in between the two. I can't. I'm in the middle.
I find the hard shell though. Like I'm all for the soft shell, more chocolate. The hard shell on Smarties tends to be like, I don't know. I still eat it. I'm a sweet tooth, so I'll eat anything with chocolate. But
okay. So I like the chocolate in the Smarties, but I like the shell on the M&Ms.
Oh.
Okay. Is it a different type of chocolate?
Yeah, it tastes different.
I'm embarrassed for you that you don't know this, Nir. This is awkward and uncomfortable.
For me, chocolate is chocolate. It's like, tastes delicious. I'm trying to think. I don't know. The one thing I would say is that Hershey's Kiss, I don't know whatever you say.
A kiss from Hershey's.
A kiss from Hershey's. Delicious, but smells really bad. So when you like, if you get it, the sniff before you it tastes like vomit.
What?
Yeah.
I don't know if I've fully analyzed the smell of the Hershey chocolate.
Yeah.
You should give it a shot.
The kiss.
Give it a shot. It's a weird smell for the chocolate. Delicious, but weird.
I get that because some chocolate smells like wet dog.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the first association people make when they think about chocolate.
Yeah.
Wet dog.
I get that. Okay, so we are being rapid fired by our audience.
I know I'm also choosing to ignore some of them because I don't want to respond. Rapid fire scares me. I'm holding tight.
McDonald's coffee.
Smarties, Nir, we talked about this for 5 years in high school. I always get your name wrong. Like, please smash me.
I made a whole video about it. So
I know. The comments about
oh no, is it not Nir?
It's Nir, but a lot of people say Nir.
Yeah.
Why?
Because sir and fur.
Oh.
So I used to get that in school. And who's telling me in high school? Who's my high school buddies?
That was Aziz.
Aziz. Hey, Aziz. Hey, what's going on?
Hey.
My God. Okay, yeah. Smarties. We talked about that. I don't remember that we talked about it, but I'm still M&Ms. I'm still going to M&Ms.
MYM_LO says hi.
Hi.
Dogs or cats?
Dogs. All out.
None of the above.
Are you anti-pet?
No, they don't like me, and so I respond accordingly. Okay. I've lost out on way too many commercials not being good with animals, so we have a problem right now. But yeah.
Okay.
I'm especially awkward with cats. I can fake it better with dogs, so I guess I'll go with dogs, but
What about
Yeah.
a turtle? Issues with turtles?
Well, the problem is my husband had 2 turtles growing up, and it's a very interesting story. When you want to get rid of them, they are very hard to get rid of.
Oh.
Yeah.
Don't they just go in their shell? And then you just dump the shell?
No,
I don't know.
when the parents, the family has decided we've outgrown said turtles.
Oh.
So they gave it to someone that was going to take care of it, but I kind of assumed the turtles became soup. So I took it to a dark place. Maybe there is a turtle farm. I don't know. There could be something out there.
Yeah.
Mike, I apologize if I wasn't supposed to share that story, but maybe you're not watching tonight. Huh?
Oh my God. Okay, that was intense for a turtle story.
That's, guys, I take it to weird places. That's how I roll. That's why I don't want to respond to somebody's. I'm like, oh God, no animal questions. I'm going to go dark. I went dark.
Is a hot dog a sandwich?
No,
Oh.
it's a hot dog. It's a bun.
Well, but it's in between 2 bread. Well, I mean, oh no, although it's cut open.
Yeah, it's like breathing. So it's not really a sandwich. It's like, well, the sandwich too has got air both sides. It's open on, I don't know.
Well, what if you cut this bun and then you have the meat in between, and then is it a hot dog sandwich?
I don't know. I feel like it's only a sandwich if you put sandwich in the name, like a turkey sandwich or a tuna sandwich.
So is a sub not a sandwich?
No, it's a sub.
A sub. Okay, so then it's a hot dog. Okay, I agree with that. I agree with that logic. You got sandwich, sub, hot dog.
And a burger.
And a burger.
Yeah.
Which is buns. Yeah. Okay, I'm going with that. I'll stick with that.
Buns versus bread.
Buns.
Robyn.
It's very
well, no, but I find
rambling.
it so interesting because technically they're all in between bread and pieces of meat, depending on your sub.
Yeah.
But why can't they all get along and be one? This is philosophical tonight.
Like a mishmash of like hot dogs.
No, just one name, and you go in and you order, and every time you order, it's completely confusing. No one knows what you're ordering. You just say, "I'll have the sandwich," and it could be a burger, it could be a hot dog, it could be a sub. You don't know.
I do not want to work behind the counter of that. No.
But I think it's fun, right? It's the mystery. It's the mystery diner. You go in, you ask for a sandwich, and it's whatever they have left.
That's a good concept. That would be you know what? Door number 1, door number 2, door number 3. You pick and you get what you get.
Exactly.
I've actually heard of. I don't know if it went that way, and again with the quarantine, but I heard that in certain countries, I think it was in Europe at first or New York, where there were restaurants that went too far with too much choice. So then they went to like a niche of like one thing. Like all you get is one thing on the menu, and that's all you get. I don't know if that kept going or is it.
I don't know.
I know what you're talking about, and for me, when I saw that, I thought first off genius, but also I wouldn't go there because I love my options. It's all about the customizability. How can I confuse someone tonight? You know, what am I feeling?
Oh, you're the when Harry met Sally, the Sally.
Oh yeah, she's an idol. I'm like, yes, that is how you order at a restaurant. Then when I go out as a group date back in the day pre-COVID, I had to be that normal person. Yes, I'll just have number 2. But when I just go out with me and my hubby, here are all my substitutions. Please, I know you're not going to remember them. Write them down. Thank you. I will tip you accordingly. That's kind of how I roll. So that's why I don't like going out to restaurants with people.
So you're the type that has an option, but then makes options out of that option. So would you like crackers or this? And you'd be like, can I get the crackers like a little bit like side like this and then cut in half? And then that's what you do?
I think that's how everyone should do it. Think about how much the chef would appreciate that. I know you worked really hard on your menu, but here's what I think it's terrible. And let's discuss. That's why all of my food tastes like a little bit of spit is in it at restaurants. That's what happens.
I feel like the chef sees you from coming a mile away and they're like, oh God, here we go.
That girl again. All right.
Okay. There's like so many questions in the comments.
Is it still rapid fire?
It's rapid fire. Coke or Pepsi?
Coke.
Pepsi.
I was addicted to Coke for like when I was in high school, 2 liters a day.
Oh, really?
And then I went cold turkey, had headaches, and then I was like, oh boy. Then I substituted it for orange juice.
Nice.
Then I substituted it for water, and now I just drink water.
Nice. Yeah. Robyn, what are you, Coke or Pepsi?
I really like that there's 3 of us. So one of you is Coke, one of you is Pepsi, and then I get to be water. You know, I get to be that third option that's not suggested. No animals, no Coke or Pepsi. This is great.
This is the restaurant example.
This is working.
What would you like, a Coke or a Pepsi? I will have. Do you have Sprite with a little bit of?
Can you please put that in a soda stream? I like a little fancy bubble. Thank you.
Okay. Chocolate or gummy bears?
Chocolate.
Oh, that's chocolate. That's, yeah.
Chocolate. Is a pita a sandwich?
It's a pita.
That goes back that we throw it in the mystery restaurant. It's another potential. It's just like the hot dog bun with the little side opening.
Yeah. Pita isn't technically bread though, right? It's a different type of material.
I don't know if it's called material.
I was like, material. It's carbon based.
Damn.
I don't know.
I feel like we should move on to Friends or Seinfeld.
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 By a long shot.
Friends.
Yeah.
Whoa, really? Jen, I don't know if we can be friends by you choosing Friends over Seinfeld. Whoa,
well played. Well played.
Jerry Seinfeld isn't my favorite person. I can tolerate his humor. Yes.
We ignore that it's called Seinfeld. We ignore that Jerry Seinfeld's in it. We focus on Elaine and Kramer and George, and the side characters are awesome. And you know what's amazing?
Crazy.
If you watch it and you see where are they now? These people that come in with the little day player roles, and you go, oh, "You're starring in your own show now. Look at you!" I get so proud of them.
I can watch Seinfeld over and over again every night of the week. Whereas Friends, I think if you watch it now, there's certain things that are like, it's like Full House for me, where I'm like, that was really weird when I watch it now. Back then I was like, this is such a good show.
Yeah. I don't dislike Jerry Seinfeld. It's just his humor sometimes isn't on par with mine.
Look, Jerry, I apologize for Jen. Okay, I know you're watching this, and I'm uncomfortable as well. What we say here, this is only Jen's opinion. Yeah. So I'm just...
We're Canadian, so we're sorry.
Moving on. Nir, Oleg, or Charlie, who's your favorite?
Oh, I've answered this type of question numerous times, and it's all of them. They're all a piece of me. So it's kind of like I like each of them for a different reason. Charlie, the French Canadian character, because he's high energy, he's goofy, kind of quirky. Oleg is the kind of like no filter, and Nir is just more the laid back kind of myself.
Yeah, you got the hat backwards. I see it. That's how you know he's cool. He's got like the backwards hat, a kind of a button up, and not fully, because he's cool like that.
Okay. Board games.
I am. This is.
Yeah, Robyn. Robyn is delayed.
I'm here. Can you hear me now?
I'm delayed.
Wine or beer?
Oh,
yeah,
God,
beer.
I'm delayed.
Beer?
Story of my life.
Beer.
And wine.
I'm delayed.
I'm wine.
Wine?
Wine. Yeah. Wrong.
I abstained from the drink, so there you go.
Okay.
Guys, this game is not good for people like me. I'm water.
Okay, did we skip board games or video games? I think we did.
No, I don't think we did that one.
Okay, board games or video games?
Board games. I used to be video games, but now board games.
Depends on my mood. I'm like in the middle.
Robyn, are you the Rubik's Cube? Is that third option?
Although my brother is amazing at that. I am stuck on this one. The video games can be good, but from a screen time perspective, if I just want to not have the screen on and I play a board game, is Bananagrams a board game? I haven't played it in a while, but is that a board game?
Yeah.
Bananagrams?
Oh, Nir, we have to talk. That is a game.
What is Bananagrams?
Well, I don't know why they chose this. There is a banana that opens up and has little Scrabble tile letters. There's no need for it to be a banana. I really don't understand the banana premise. But you essentially, isn't it kind of your own, build your own adventure Scrabble type of game? That's how I describe it. Jen, back me up, maybe?
Maybe, yeah, kind of anagram, yeah. Similar to Scrabble. Yeah.
Raymond knows what I'm talking about. There we go.
Yeah. I lost your hearing for a second.
Delayed?
You're here. You can talk. Robyn, talk.
I could talk, but you know what? I'm trying. Oh God, guys,
the confusion is real.
I knew this would happen. It's hard enough with two people, and now
we're almost caught up.
Third.
It's okay. We're almost caught up. Favorite cartoon when you were little? Like how little? Like little, or like sort of little, or
favorite cartoon when I was little?
Yeah.
Okay, if I was little, so let's say 6 to 10.
Yeah.
I liked that little. There was Power Rangers and there was Bumbo the Petit Automobile. Bumbo Petit Automobile. That was my thing. And then there was that's all I remember. I'm sure it'll come back to me. The Care Bears? I don't know.
Right. Robyn?
I am debating between Animaniacs, although it came back. So is that technically from my childhood? I answered my own question. Animaniacs, guys, just make one up for me.
Animaniacs.
I don't know.
Okay. Robyn's getting Animaniacs. Okay. I'd say if I was little, Rainbow Bright, Looney Tunes, or Care Bears. Yeah.
Care Bears?
Yeah.
I remember I used to be terrified of that bad guy. The Azrael.
Okay. Yeah.
Was that his name? I don't remember his name.
The guy. Yeah.
I don't remember that. That was good times. Good times.
Jen, I'm alarmed by the size of that mug. I've seen it, but I've never seen it from this angle. It looks like it's the size. Yeah, it's huge.
Sip happens?
Yeah.
Okay, because reading it the other way doesn't make as much sense. Okay.
Well, what? Everyone urinates. What's your problem? Okay.
All I had in mind is like, this happiness. That's all I had in my head.
It's not actually coffee. I don't drink coffee.
What is it? Is it water?
No, it's Pepsi.
It's beer.
It's my other version of caffeine because I don't drink coffee.
Which is ironic because you do a coffee chat. You literally called it coffee chat.
Yes.
I know.
I was on that and she was like, let's have coffee. And then she was like, there's no coffee. And I'm like, I don't drink coffee at night either. So it's all good.
No, Leanne and I discussed this on my first coffee chat that I named it coffee chat and I don't drink coffee.
That is specifically the reason why I avoid it. I'm not going to force anyone to drink a certain beverage. Unlike Jen, I care. So I will just call it window chats because I'm consistently by my window and I'm chatting.
Does the other person have to be by a window?
No.
Honestly, I am shocked by the number of people that have been by the window. They do not have to be. But the number of people that are like, I'm by my window too. Like, thanks. That's awesome. You did not have to be, but I greatly appreciate it.
You stay in concept. It's great. I think it's concept.
Okay.
I think what would be even cooler is if they were by my window, even though I'm not on the main floor. That would be terrifying, but also just, wow.
Commitment. That's commitment.
It is. It's a really big ladder. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to end rapid fire questions in the audience right now just because, there's some other topics we want to get to, except for this last one that I feel like we have to answer because it is May 4th. Star Wars or Star Trek?
I only really know Star Wars. So wait, am I back in sync, by the way?
Yes.
Did that happen?
You are back in
sync.
What a
day.
Don't jinx it. I am Star Wars as well.
I'm in the middle. I like both.
You would, Trekkie.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got to choose. If you had a choice between the new release.
I had to choose?
Yeah, new release. Star Trek, Star Wars, new release. What do you watch first?
Probably Star Wars.
There you go.
You are, I was going to kick you out. You are welcome to stay in. This is.
But I feel like they're two different mediums again because one's a TV show and one's a movie. Right?
Not anymore.
So growing up, one was a TV show for me. So
it's true. Star Trek was always they had like 7 different shows like CSI.
Here's the problem with Star Trek growing up. My dad was obsessed with it. And as a child, I want to watch my shows, but he's the dad, so he gets priority. So I was conditioned to hate Star Trek no matter what. I had no chance. You know, I want to watch my little cool kid show and Star Trek. I'm like, what are they saying? I don't understand these adults. Weird.
William Shatner, a good old Montreal boy.
Okay.
Are there more questions? Oh no.
You told me to write these down.
Oh, here, Jen, here's also what happened. I have ideas. I'm an idea person. I don't follow through with the ideas. So I throw them out there. Every single chat, it's a new idea. I have so many projects that I generate that I'm like, I should get to them. So Jen, thank you. You write them down. Keep me organized. All right. What did we discuss? I don't remember.
You wanted to discuss marketing because of Nir and I. Seriously, smack me, Nir.
Just think of Nir far.
It
will stick. Nir far. It will stick.
It's the English training that's making me go Nir.
No, see, if you were Jewish, you would totally get it. Nir is a very Jewish name.
Okay, I'm back. Anyways.
Well, that was really fun.
Say his name wrong in one chat.
While you were out, Jen abused herself because she couldn't get a name right. And that was uncomfortable for everyone.
Back to rapid fire.
Okay, so what did you want to discuss for marketing?
Oh, I don't see, that's the problem. I don't remember. I think I wrote, Jen, let's discuss marketing. Maybe
because
okay. Oh, I know. Here's what was happening on the weekend. If anyone actually follows Window Chats with Robyn, I had a crisis. And I thought, dear God, I did not market people well. Initially, I put them all on my Robyn Deverett page. And then I'm like, well, no, but the problem is all these casting directors from Clubhouse are looking at my page and they just see other people's faces. So I'm like, okay, I'll get rid of those. I'll start my own page. And then I thought, oh no, but I didn't put their bios there. So I had to redo the whole thing. And I thought, but no one's really going to care. I can't start from scratch because then you lose whatever view. I don't understand this algorithm, but it affects it and it gets mad and Instagram hates you. So then I had to figure out how to add all the posters and say thank you because I am grateful for all my past guests. But now going forward, I'm going to have their bio and then their little clip and then the full clip is on my Robyn Deverett account. So that is the struggle this weekend. If you ask my husband what I did all weekend, it was literally figuring out Instagram.
Transition.
I'm not proud of it. I'm really not proud of it because it was nice weather this weekend, I think. But that is the struggle with marketing. I have no idea what I'm doing. And every time you share something on Instagram, everyone knows, right? So it's not like, oh, we don't know what Robyn's up to. Yeah, we do. Robyn, why are you tagging us in everything? I'm like, guys, I have no idea what I'm doing. Thank you for your patience while I figure this out. So that is my marketing rant or ramble, to be true to the ramblings. So thank you.
It's a good ramble. It's a confusing. I had the same issue. I started with the Monday Motivators on my same page, which was at the time nearly funny. And then I was like, I'm going to put myself as the page because let's market the person and the personality. So I switched it to Nir Guzinski and that was like my page, but I kept all the Monday Motivator videos on there. But then I realized that, hey, it's not what people are coming to watch on my page. So I should give it its own page. And maybe that way it would be dedicated to the people and to advice and to all that. The hard part is getting an audience now to that page. So what I do is a bit like you is I put a little bit of a tease on my page to try to get them to that page. And that's a lot of words of page. So it's just I just tuned out in my own head the word page.
I'm shifting. I feel you. I'm just like the work that goes into these podcast people. And then I noticed I have a bruise here. So then I lowered my arm. Don't know how I got that. So, but it's a lot, right? It's so funny for me. I don't don't look at the page. I don't care about the view, but I want people that took the time to be on my podcast to feel valued. And that's the struggle. And that's why I had a little crisis on the weekend. Like, Jen, we're discussing this. What are you guys doing? Because I love it. Because Jen has like the fancy posters and Nir, you have the Monday Motivator. It's so cool. Everyone has a little headshot and then their name. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, I took that to heart to make it visually appealing. So I took the Instagram game to heart. The other page is a little chaotic, but that's fine. But I find it's a balance of finding giving it justice or giving it the recognition that it deserves on a platform versus trying to find an audience that will watch it and then kind of pulling through everything. So I find it hard to balance. And again, algorithms today are extremely hard to get any traction on any platform these days. So I think it's investing sometimes in the like paying for ads, but
do you not picture someone, there's one person that controls Instagram and they're just sitting down and they wake up and depending on their mood, they will have the algorithm in your favor or not. That I picture this maniacal person just controlling everything. Just one person with a power trip. You know, I don't know. I just see that. Maybe they're younger too.
I think it's a wheel. I think somebody just rolls the wheel and then it's like, today this group of people get a bunch of views and then they blow up. And it's like, I look at TikTok, which is right now the only, I find, organic platform where you can still get organic reach.
Yeah.
But also,
no, we do not discuss TikTok.
A video goes crazy.
No. Okay, because the hashtags, I don't understand. They're different. I can post the same video on Instagram and get more likes on Instagram than TikTok or more views. People watch anything on TikTok. Do you know? It does not make any, I'm like, okay, what is this hashtag game? What is happening? Why am I saying, this used to be a number sign and now I'm using the word hashtag and I die on the inside. God, I'm a 70-year-old woman. Okay.
I don't think hashtags are as relevant on TikTok. I think it's just, it pops into their For You page, and if the video gets traction, it gets traction, and then it kind of falls within that. But then sometimes if it's within a hashtag that's popular, then maybe that also leads to I have no idea. It is a complete mind. Can I swear on this show?
Yes.
Yeah.
Complete mind fuck. Okay.
He swore. We have to kick him out. Guys, okay. We upset the algorithm. It's getting real. I apologize.
You are banned.
Mr. Mrs. However you identify algorithm. Apologies. Canadians.
Whatever. I mean,
Jen, what are your thoughts? Nir and I have kind of been rambling as per
it's fine. I've been listening.
Okay.
I feel like the way you get traction on Instagram is turning your first sentence into a question. The post that I actually ask a question or I pose it in a way where people have to click the more button in order to find out what I'm about to say. I find those posts get the most traction because they're curious about what I'm going to say, or they want to participate in the question I just asked. Like the one where I asked, what's your favorite fashion decade? That one got a huge amount of comments on. Because
I did not respond because I don't know. I don't understand fashion and I didn't want to write that publicly. But we're saying it here. We're in a safe space. Okay.
People like to give their opinion. So when you ask a question on social media, you're more likely to get people commenting and liking. So that's what I found is an easy way to get some people commenting and liking on Instagram. And it helps you create a conversation with your followers too, right? Where it's not just you're like posting a quote and then you leave, right? You're actually creating conversation with people. And I find like when you go to other people's pages, even asking a question on somebody else's post, you're creating a conversation there because it's social media, not I'm going to post a picture and a quote and leave. So
yes, it should be. I want to post a picture. Guys, look, I'm awesome. Peace. Is that
not? Love me, adore me. Comment, tell me how much you love me. And then you're good.
Yeah, the social back into social media is a huge aspect of getting traction on any platform is making it a conversation.
Yeah, I don't know if you're familiar with Gary Vaynerchuk, Gary V. Mm-hmm. So his thing is all about like the 2 cents, I forgot the equation that he does. And I tried and it works, but it's very time consuming. It really is a whole job. It's going to find the hashtag, find the relevant content that's in your niche, and then go into the pages and comment and ask questions and engage. And then you will get back and forth. And sometimes it really does grow your channel. Other times it's just, I have a hard time finding my niche, like the content, because I'll put sketch comedy and it is like, there's a ton. And then there's people from India and there are people from like Africa and Australia and all these things. And I don't know if my comedy, like with the characters and the accents, fits that world. Yeah. So me engaging there sometimes doesn't do anything because they'll follow, but then they'll never connect and engage with the content. So.
Yeah, there's a lot of excuses for bad comedy, but that's what we do. So.
I find too, though, it's also it's on your audience too, right? So I am so lucky, and I feel like you guys have similar audiences, that I don't have like maybe a troll like once every 6 months, but I have a really great audience.
Jen, I don't even know how you found your audience, okay? I get if anyone is a troll, they will find me and write weird comments. That is why I don't engage. Here's a post. I'm walking away. I can't do it. I don't want your influencer lifestyle, okay? I cannot be you. I'm sharing pictures. I swear I know how to run. Casting director, here's a clip. That's what I shared today because someone suggested. I'm like, look, I'm running Star Wars Day, whatever. I legitimately mock all my posts if anyone understands my sense of humor. But the problem is some people think I'm serious. I'm like, oh, no. There was a picture recently where I was holding this mannequin and it was 2 legs or something. And I'm like, oh, do I need an arm and a leg for these 2 legs? And someone goes, oh, can I buy those? I'm like, wait, what? It was so weird. I'm like, no, the joke is, that's not, okay, whatever. No, I don't sell them. I apologize for confusing you. Like, it's just, I can't. Because
are you doing an apology video every time?
This is an apology video. This is what it is now. Guys, for every comment that I do not respond to, I either don't know how, or it's just you did not understand my humor. So I apologize for making you uncomfortable with my humor. That is, thank you.
Your humor. If you go check out her YouTube channel.
Oh God.
Window Chats with Robyn, the description she put, like, her marketing is just like, can you please come write my captions? Like, I feel like you got the sauce of like Chrissy.
But you say that, and I love, that's why I connected with you, Jen, because you get that I'm making a joke.
Yeah.
Because, wait, was it supposed to be an interrogation? I don't know. Oh God, so it's really, the humor is hard. It's really hard to be funny. And like, I know, Nir, you do some stuff. And honestly, I love your sense. I love your humor because it's so out there sometimes. And I resonate so much with that because that is literally how I audition every day. When they say have fun with it or go big. And that is what I do. And shocker, I'm not booking. You know, because that is, to me, that's what's funny. But to the camera, they're like, is that camera ready? No. Yeah. That's not what we want, Robyn. Just don't be yourself. So, but I love your humor. So
thank you. Yeah, I find it's really hard. I don't know if it's today or it's always been like that or social media is just the way it is, but I feel like people have lost a lot of people get the humor, but there are people that just don't know that it's funny. So they respond like in the comments as if I'm serious and they'll correct me and so I'm just like, okay, thanks for the education on this, even though I completely just was joking and it was, and I don't know if people have lost the ability to disassociate artists and reality. Like it happened. Like I had this conversation about the 13 Reasons Why issue, where on the show 13 Reasons Why, there was one of the horrible scenes where it was like a horrible scene, bullying, and one of the actors who played the bully ended up getting death threats. And then they had to come back the next season before the season started and all together as actors go, we are friends. He is just acting. And I find there's that, like, we've lost a bit of that, like that sense of this is an art form and an artists, and there are real people that actually do speak their truth. But a lot of times we've lost a bit of that reality versus
for sure. There's so much reality TV though, right? Yeah. And think about, there's the villains, and you see these people from reality TV, even if that's not exactly what they said, there's always the villain and the person you're rooting for. And it's terrible, the death, all the things that they receive and their families receive, that I'm thinking, oh, okay, all right, no reality TV show, but that's also fine with me because, dear God, I don't want people knowing my life. That's a lot. So
reality TV, people need to understand that a lot of reality TV is actually scripted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true.
Can I say, I will give a shout out to Auntie Jillian. I'm very impressed with her. She was on one of my first chats, and it was the worst Wi-Fi connection I've ever had. But she started this reality show, and it is completely unscripted to a point where when the camera stopped rolling, she told me they kept going because they're just being their family. And honestly, I believe her 100% because that's just who she is. So I do think there are those out there, but there are definitely some that, I mean, but I love it so much sometimes that I just, you know, like Selling Sunset. I loved it. Yeah. There's no need to dress this way to sell a house, but what's happening? You guys are terrible to each other. I love so much of this. It's so fun.
I'm good with, like, I like the competition reality shows. I can't do the love or the weird, like, Big Brothers. Like The Bachelor to me is an arranged marriage, and I thought, like, it's a weird arranged marriage. It's like you have 30 people to date in like a span of 2 weeks. Oh, we all froze. I froze. What happened?
I'm back.
I'm back.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
But that's, to me, I've always found that, like, the reality shows that are based on competition and the experience of, like, singing, the voice, all these things. I love that. That to me is, like, I love to watch that. Survivor is cool. Amazing Race. Those are cool. The reality shows of, like, Big Brother, the Bachelor, all the ones that have to do with, like, people, just the Jersey Shore, just people being themselves or heightened versions of themselves that are just, like, being followed around. Not for me.
Oh my God,
Nir, next year
go on the reality show as one of your characters.
I would love that. That would be
my
hilarious.
God.
I would have Oleg go
you
on
could
that
commit
show.
to it. I see you committing. The one, which is the one with the glasses? I can't remember.
Oh, that's the French Canadian character, Charlie.
Yes, you go on with that one and just 100% commit. And I would.
Done. Somebody hire me. Hey, reality shows, if you're watching, bring me on. Charlie would love to be on. Okay. And if you want some spice, get Oleg as well. It's all good. Just one day, one of them turns the corner.
Okay. So speaking of your character, which ones are
Jen, let's go back to your list as you were.
Which ones are going to show up for Chick Fight?
All of them?
Oh, right.
Do you want all of them, or will it be just one of them?
I'm not sure what you were planning. So for those of you who don't know, we've roped Nir into being in our next Chick Fight.
It was very confusing. I see Jen. Yeah, so Nir's going to be in our Chick Fight. I'm like, however he identifies, I respect that, but I'm very confused. I honestly didn't understand the concept till you wrote it out, and I go, okay, I get it. That's
So the concept is because some of his characters have some more sass. We were going to plug him in throughout the fight, and at the very end, his characters get a little too much sass, and something happens. So
you can't give it away. You got to watch it.
Yeah.
Tune in and find out. Jen, I love that you're drinking your mug like that. I always drink it. I never use the handle. I refuse.
What's the point of the handle?
Don't tell me how to hold it. No, excuse me. Yeah, I don't hold it like that.
There's no need for a handle.
There's zero need for a handle.
And then, like, some of the handles are, like, too small, so you have, like, your fingers, like, are, like, jumbled together. It's not comfortable. I do the hold. I get it. Yeah.
This is for a picture. This is real life.
Yeah. It's Instagram reality. I love it. That's exactly what it is.
It just happened.
Yeah. Carol says we're all very funny. Thank you, Carol.
Stop it. Stop it.
I'm blushing. Yeah, thank you.
Bad Bubba Sean says you guys look great. Well, thank you.
Oh my gosh.
Also,
thank you.
Thank you.
I put on makeup.
Sometimes I go on, modeling stuff, but not really. But sometimes when I think about it in my own mind,
okay,
I model.
I feel like I need to ask you guys a question because it's been a debate of mine when my Fitbit dies. Would you go for a walk without your Fitbit?
Don't even get me started. 100% I would. You got me started. It happened. My goodness, my husband loves his step counter thing, whatever. He's obsessed. He has to know the numbers. I don't care. I'm out there. I'm trying myself. I'm getting my fresh air with my mask on. That's all I need. I don't need judgment. I didn't hit my steps. I don't need to hate myself more. That is so not okay. So I just leave and I'm walking out. Oh my God, Nir, you're hilarious. I can't. Normally it's just Jen laughing at me. So I wasn't ready for a third person today. But no, I do not need a Fitbit. That's end of story.
Do you speed walk?
No, I speed walk ironically when I just want to make a point. When my husband says something to me when we're walking, I'm like, I'm upset. Speed walk, speed walk, speed walk.
I saw two people today.
Did you? Okay, the other day I was fake speed walking just to be dramatic and create characters. And there is so much power in the upper body. Like if you hand your hands like this, like, so I was telling Marsha the other day, so many stories, whatever. And that kind of walk, but then you could also do like a little old person, or like a little calm walk, like taking it in. It's all in the hands. There's so much.
I saw 2 people today. One of them was this older lady. She was angry speed walking. She was like,
oh yes.
And she was like stomping. And then I saw a second one with her boyfriend. These 2 of them, they were synchronized speed walking, but the girl was talking while she was speed walking. So it really was like, and then, and it was just like a lot of flailing. And just fun fact. I did a whole short mockumentary on speed walking. My character was called Johnny Quickstep.
I need to see this, and we will discuss.
It's on the YouTubes. Basically it started the concept with taking at the time it was the Tiger Woods issue where he got caught cheating, the cheating scandal, and he had his press conference. Mm-hmm. So basically I took that press conference. Then there was the Roger Clemens press conference when he was lying about not taking the supplements. Mm-hmm. And then the third one was Allen Iverson with basketball, mm-hmm. where he was talking about practice. So I took the character, did the 3 press conferences, and then we ended up making a whole mockumentary about the life and times, like an ESPN, the life and times of Johnny Quickstep. It's like the rise and fall of Johnny Quickstep.
The rise and fall. Oh, I would definitely watch that. You want to see the peaks and you want to see the lows. How does he fall? He loses a shoe. I don't know. Okay. Wears out the shoes, walks barefoot. Got to train.
But it hurts it really gives you a cramp. I find you get a cramp speed walking. It's a tough gig.
If you don't do it properly. Guys, look, I'm not giving you free physio on this thing. I'm done. I'm tired. But we'll discuss, okay? It really depends. I enjoy studying people's walk and run pattern. It's quite fun for me. I'm like, here's the next injury you're going to have. I don't say that to them because then we get too close.
I was not expecting that out of you, Robyn.
Jen, hi. You were saying.
That was like, I feel like more controversial.
Oh, I've got sides that I sometimes share.
I sometimes I feel torn. I'm like, should I walk to like over here right now because it's not going to count?
Is there like a threshold you need to do a day?
Yeah, I have a goal set for 10K.
Wait, Jen, excuse me. Follow-up question. Are you still doing that insane workout regimen where you squat every hour and do push-ups every hour and some other, I keep forgetting that last one. What was it? It was nuts. Are you doing it? Wait, do you do that too, Nir?
I do. Well, I don't know how many push-ups and how many, but I used to. I stopped a little bit, but I used to do every hour 20 push-ups, 20 squats, and 20 and 50 jumping jacks. That was my thing. That was during quarantine. I was like, I can't go to the gym. I can't work out. This is going to be my thing to get out of the couch, off the couch during work. And then I got lazy. And now it's 20 push-ups in the morning, and that's about it.
Okay, so no, I'm not in that challenge anymore. Now I'm in the Murph challenge. I don't know.
Oh, dear God. I'm nervous. I don't want to know.
What's the Murphy challenge?
No, don't ask her. You engaged. Okay.
So the Murph challenge is a challenge that runs every Memorial Day for the, what is his name? Something Murphy. He was in the Navy, and it goes to the Memorial Fund for that. And then, so you're supposed to do, it's not Canadian, it's like US, but Canadians can still do it. You do 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups, I believe it is, and I think it's 200, 300 squats again.
A day?
In one day, like as fast as you can, and you do a 1 mile run before and a 1 mile run after that. See, now that you put me on the spot, I can't remember any of the details. I'll think of it all after I get off. But anyways, I'm training for that though for next year because I don't have enough time to train for it for this year. Because 100 pull-ups is like not a quick goal. But yeah, I'm training it for this year. It's for a good cause. It's for Memorial Fund. And then you put the amount of time that it took you to finish it in at the end, and then the top people get recognized on the website and stuff. I know I'm not going to be in the top people, but I just wanted to try it.
That's awesome. It's like a CrossFit / donut, like a charity.
Yeah, it sounds very CrossFit, yeah.
It is basically CrossFit. But yeah, it's in honor of this person who's now deceased in his memorial fund. So you buy like I haven't bought it yet because I'm not doing the one this year, but the one next year you buy like a t-shirt pack, and those funds then go to the memorial fund. Yeah.
Very cool. I remember my friends used to do, or I don't know if they still, some of them still do CrossFit, and I was just going to the gym, and then they would be like, "Oh, you should do you should join us in CrossFit." I'm like, "Give me some of your exercises." So they're like, "All right, do this." It's like 50, I don't know, jerk, whatever you call them, 50 this, 50 that, 50 this, and I'm like, okay, and then it's like that's a lot. That's cool. He's like, "Yeah, that's just a warm up." I'm like, "Oh, okay."
That sounds like torture. See, I don't think that way. I think it sounds fun. But that's...
No, torture. I passed out.
But here, the problem is too, when you're doing it for charity, if you don't complete it, I feel like I let the charity down. Why would you do that to yourself? Just give them the money and work out on your own terms.
But see, the time frame doesn't matter. Like if it takes you 2-3 days to complete, then it takes you 2-3 days to complete it. The point is just to complete it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you say that, but there's also a competition involved. So there's competitive side versus reality. I struggle.
I just feel like if I can actually complete 100 pull-ups, like what would that do to my mindset, right?
That's amazing.
Yeah. Like just doing, like, I never used to be able to do pull-ups, and now I can do them. And just being able to do a pull-up is an insane mindset shift. But to be able to do 100, like that'd be insane. Like, come on, Captain Marvel, bring it on, Brie Larson.
Now, Jen, here's a question. Do you think kids are more excited to pull on a pull-up, or you are more excited to do a pull-up? Question.
Okay, I didn't hear the first part. Sorry.
Are kids more excited to put on their first pull-up?
Okay.
Or are you more excited to do your 100 pull-ups?
Me, because kids hate putting on pull-ups. You have to fight them.
I don't know. I don't have a child. I just wanted to, I was curious. It's called a pull-up. Okay.
I might try getting Charlie or Oleg to try it out, see what they like or not dislike. One will do the pull-up, one will do the other pull-up.
There's a child phase where they don't want to wear their diaper, and it takes 2 people to get the diaper on. So, yeah.
Something to look forward to.
Okay, so yeah, guys, it's not torture for me because it's the whole challenge thing that makes it fun for me. Like attempting to do something that I'm not currently capable of. So yes, it sounds like torture, but for me, it sounds like fun because it's something that I can challenge myself with. Yes.
But if it's not torture, you're not growing, right?
Yeah.
If you don't hate it, then are you challenging yourself?
Yeah. If you're not if you're in your comfort zone, you're not challenging yourself. But it's something that I one of the things that I took to heart from a podcast at one point was it was something about motivation and stuff like that. And the first thing that I remember, the host asked the guy that he was like a big army guy that completed a bunch of stuff. Yeah. And the host asked them, what would you give as one thing to do that somebody could do right away without having to be an army like general and all that stuff? What would you do to make somebody become more motivated within the one thing they could do right now? And so what he suggested was take cold showers. Okay. First thing in the morning. So every day I got up and I would take a cold shower, and I still do, and it's been now like over a year. I started at like 15 seconds, then it ended up going to 3 minutes, and now I'm at like 35 seconds. Yeah. But basically taking a cold shower, what he was explaining was that it's the moment you're gonna do it, you're about to do it, you don't want to do it. You're like, no, it's gonna hurt, it's gonna be painful, so you don't do it. And then when you actually get through it, like you said, I completed it, I've accomplished this, I've now done something right off the bat in the morning. Yeah. And so now I can do other stuff. So it kind of like opens that door to like, I'm capable of more. Yeah, for sure. So I think it's cool that you push yourself to, like, one of the things he was saying is if you're doing, let's say 30 push-ups, do 31 and then do 32 and just keep doing one more than you're capable of or what you set yourself to do, which makes you believe you can do more. So I thought that was a really cool podcast. I'm good with that.
I have a hat that's like kind of like my workout hat that actually says "Made for More" on it. Yeah, and it was also a hat to support charity, but it's true, right? Because I have that mentality of made for more. I want to leave this planet better than I found it, and part of that is making myself better. Yeah.
I think that's a cool way to push yourself and to contribute.
Yeah. Yeah. If I can do this, I can tackle anything. Come on, Brie Larson. I'm kidding. I was Brie Larson, bring it on. And then I'm like, okay, I love you, Brie Larson.
Love Brie Larson.
Yeah. Robyn's not hearing it. She's delayed.
Robyn, Robyn?
Can you hear us now?
I feel like, it reminds me of how she's in that place where like you have that game show where the person's in a corner.
I am.
Oh.
She's like the newscaster that's delayed.
Hi. She's back.
Hi. This just in.
Oh.
Instagram is off.
Okay. So
thanks for tuning in. Hey.
We're at the 1 hour mark. So do we want to open it up for questions again before we leave everybody? Ask us anything except for Robyn because she hates questions.
No, I don't answer like a human should. That's really what happens. I'm doing a whole segment on it. Again, it's another idea that I wrote down, but I'm just like the worst at icebreakers because I can't relate to people like that.
How do you do networking events?
Very unsuccessfully.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So if anyone has questions, the people that are still here and troopers and hanging out with us after all of our ramblings, feel free to ask us. If not, I will leave it off on the last thing that Robyn told me to write down, which is group chats.
Since you do cold showers, have you tried ice baths? No, I have not tried ice baths. One, because I would need to take the time to get the ice and put it in the bath. And as you know, I'm a little lazy for that.
It's a lot of ice.
Yeah,
a lot of ice.
That's okay. That's a good excuse.
It's a lot. It's a waste.
Right?
But it would be an interesting thing to try. Well, wow, that's a good question. That's a very good question.
Ooh,
I have to pick one.
What was your favorite memory of your life?
Being born.
Dear God.
You remember that?
No.
I don't remember that.
That was convincing. Yeah.
Favorite memory of my life. Wow.
God, I know all the days that my kids.
This is why I refuse to open up questions. Okay, these are hard. This makes me uncomfortable.
I will.
I just like to ask the question.
I will say that for me, maybe one of again, right now being on the spot, I used to play. Okay, so on the acting side, the first time I completed a play, I was terrified, and I finished the play, and there was a round of applause, and that was such an amazing moment. So that's one of my favorite memories. But on a different side, because I used to play soccer as a kid, and I was in we were in a tournament, and I had a penalty shot to do, and it was to win the tournament, and I hit the post, but it went in. So we ended up winning, and that was one of my favorite memories, I guess. That would be that. The other one is being with my family. I'm going to go with that too, because, okay, too many favorite damn things. All right. Robyn?
We lost.
It was one.
I did. The days that my kids were born.
I would like to. Oh, I didn't hear that. You cut out. Well, that's not fair. I don't have kids.
Hey, the day Jen's kids were born.
First, be my guest.
My favorite memory. I will say my first date with my husband. I will say that because it was such a weird feeling. Because I knew, I'm like, this guy is special. And that was probably the weirdest feeling I've ever had. Where I'm like, wait, is this it? We're young. This is weird. Why was that so easy?
What was the date?
Honestly, it was very random. It was very random, and we also might end up using that for security questions. So I'm not going to share the details. Yeah, those are some good security questions that I'm like, no one will know this. But I learned that. I learned to not overshare. Mike will appreciate that. But it's, that was, I didn't expect to say that one. Look at that. Mike, I love you.
You answered a question. I'm so proud of you.
I did. And that was a half vulnerable moment because
it was very good. Yeah.
It was deep.
I overshare.
Any other questions?
Sometimes when I feel like it, And that was
Rapid. What's that? What's the next one? I can't see.
It was Robyn's last topic she wanted to discuss, which was group chats.
Oh, group chats?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Like, oh.
We lost your audio.
Yeah, we're doing the silent reading lips.
okay.
What is she saying?
I will explain.
Oh, now there's a lot of, I'm a cat. You're a cat.
This is what.
Hear me roar.
This is what's happening right now. Okay, so. Oh no.
Jen is a makeup. What? What am I?
No. Hello.
You're very delayed,
Hello?
confusing, delayed, and
She's back. Tell us.
Oh, I know you were. Oh dear God, we were doing so well. That's cool.
Okay.
But I was going to say that Jen is very amazing. That is what I was saying, and I don't know where you are in hearing this because your reaction did not make sense with what I was saying. Oh, did we catch up? Okay, cool. All right, awesome. So Jen's awesome, and as part of the chick fight, she has created a group chat. And to me, it is a nightmare because, dear God, everyone has a comment. And then when they like the comment, I get informed. And then I don't know what is being responded to. And then Jen keeps having to reshare all the important information because everyone keeps commenting. And then there's side conversations. And it's a lot. So I had thoughts, and I wanted to bring them up in the ramblings. Thank you.
I can relate. I remember my group of friends created a WhatsApp group, and I was at work, and I kind of was in a meeting, and I came back to my desk, and I looked at my phone, and it had 700 messages, and I was like, what? It was like memes and comments on the memes, and then you're just like, I can't. And then it was the notifications. I was just like, boop, 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 boop. I can't. So I'm also not great with group chats. I'll contribute like one time and then I'll disappear for like months. I'll just be like, that's hilarious. Ha. And then I'm gone.
You can turn your notifications off, Robyn, for the group chat.
That's
Jen,
what
I did, and it's still a lot. It's still a lot. Okay. I still see the little notification that it says it's one unread message, but I know it's not one. I know Instagram is lying to me. I know there's at least 30. And then I join it again. I'm like, oh, there's such supportive women. I can't be angry at this group, but they have so much to say. And so much has happened since I last saw. Now Nir's in the chick fight. What is going on? He's a man. I'm confused. It's fine. I understand now, but it's okay.
The point is that he's a man.
I am a man.
It is funny. But it's also really funny, too, when you brought up WhatsApp, because there is one of the acting classes I took, such a supportive group of people. They started a WhatsApp group, and I think they're at 300 unread messages I have so far. And by the time I catch up, everyone solved their question or found a reader, and I go, oh, great, thumbs up, bye.
You're also delayed there. You're like, I'll be your reader. And they're like, that was 3 weeks ago. Thanks, Robyn. And you're like, yeah.
Cool.
But wait, okay, Robyn, are you guys still on Clubhouse? Is that still a thing?
Yes.
I got so overwhelmed. I was just every second bombarded with invitations to join a group and to join a chat and to join a club and to join a house and to join the Clubhouse. And then at one point I was like, even by accident, I'm at work, I'm like doing my things, and then all of a sudden I get notifications and I'm like trying to see something else, and I'll press on the notification and pop into a group, and I'm like, and then the person's like, oh, Nir's here. I'm like, oh shit. Hi. And then I'm there for an hour, and I'm like, damn it, now I can't do what I needed to do. I got super overwhelmed, and I kind of was just like, it's still a thing.
Off.
Rookie move, turn off all notifications. Just don't be notified.
Yeah, I turn them off so that I only go in when I have time, and then when I go in, I look for things that I want to participate in, and then I put them in my calendar. Yeah,
Jen has yet to come to any of my clubs, so it's fine. I'm not offended.
What?
Yeah, you came once, okay? I do it every week. Okay.
I created a whole thing with you.
Yeah, but 3 clubs I got going.
Of us here.
I do not. I really don't. Oh, and I froze. Oh no!
Okay.
It wasn't. Oh, it is.
Okay, so bonus to having people on is that when one freezes, there's still two more that can talk.
That's true. We cover. We cover.
You guys are cool like that.
Improvise.
Yeah. So then we're not here ourselves being like, "Hi, everybody, I'm talking to you."
You go into the, hey, so today's been a really nice day.
Right. Okay.
Okay, so, you laugh, but we have had to do that. That is a thing, and it is honestly, it's up my improv game.
It's a lot. It's a challenge. I find Instagram more buggy than like TikTok live.
Yeah.
Oh, it's TikTok has a live?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah, there's only 9 of us left. There's 30 at the beginning. People can only tolerate so much for rambling.
No, see, Jen, you can't say that out loud because now it's recorded. After the fact, 100 people could have saw it. No one knows. 2,000 people watched our Instagram live. What is happening? We are making change in the industry.
Okay, I'm just saying that people are troopers, and we love you, and you're like our people. And there's the reason you can watch more, like on the replay. There'll be like hundreds of people. Come on, Robyn.
There's probably, honestly, I'm underselling it when I say 1 billion. I'm underselling.
Really? Yeah.
You are.
Yeah. This is gonna go viral, especially the rapid fire. Yeah.
That was a challenging rapid fire. I think everybody needs to watch it.
Oh wow. Okay, Alan gets it. There's a quack in French.
Quack in French?
I don't know. I saw Quack. Maybe he saw the duck joke in the beginning.
Maybe.
Quack in French.
French.
I don't know how to quack in French. I think that was the joke.
Because I think I went quank quank. I think that was one of my videos had quank quank. And I don't know if that's the quack in French, but I just went quank quank, which maybe that's what it is. I don't know.
But you know what's really great is the delay in the reply from the viewers is always helpful. So then we'll get the reply when we have no idea what we asked. So it's very great. Oh, hey. Annika and I are doing a Clubhouse room with Andre and Alex. Yeah, I'm trying to. You have no idea what these names are. And I hope I pronounced her name correctly. I have not officially met her. Guys, this is. I mean, it's not going to be as bad as me not being able to say Nir's name because that's just awkward. But
right, Jen?
How you've done his. You were on his podcast. He was a guest on your podcast. Now he's a guest on our ramblings, and to this day, you don't know how to say his name.
And we gotta get you on my little Monday Motivators stuff.
Okay, I watched it. I will do anything, absolutely. I realized it's responding to questions, and I enjoyed that Jen was given a question. I watched Jen's segment, and it was what is your favorite, or it was one thing. She goes, I know you said one, but here's two. And I'm like, that is so Jen. That is just so Jen and amazing. It was so funny.
Well, I feel like for you, when you do the restaurant thing, I'm going to ask you 5 questions, and you'll be like, I don't like any of those. I'm going to answer this one.
Yeah.
I'm going to answer my own question.
I hear your questions, Nir, but have you ever thought that I should answer this way? It would make it a lot better.
Yeah.
This is why I can't direct.
Okay. It's Anika.
Yeah. That was referencing when I didn't know how to say her name. That was.
So shameless self-promotion ending of our chat. Who wants to go?
Oh, do it.
Nir.
Oh, me. You're pointing at me. Okay. Shameless self-promotion. I am an actor. Hopefully book me, please, on TV, film, voice, animation, commercials, if there's casting, watching, or ever watching. I can do drama and comedy and other stuff. But I'm also, I do a lot of sketch comedy on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, all the social medias. You can find me on all the platforms under my name. And I make comedic video, short form videos, a lot related to Canadian, Quebec culture, Canadian culture and English, French. And and there's a Russian character in there that plays the immigrant kind of character. So, ta-da, that is me.
I highly recommend watching them.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Controversial.
So, ha.
Thank you.
Somebody's trying to like tell me that I didn't. When you say Nir, it sounds like you're saying dear. Don't do that to me. I got it right this time.
You got it right. It is Nir. Nir.
And I know it's Nir when I'm texting you, but for some reason, my voice does not want to get with the program.
It's totally understandable.
Okay, Robyn, go ahead. Shameless self-promote yourself.
Well, you're also letting Jen off way too easy, but that's okay. You're a guest. Oh dear. The best time is when you have to self-promote. So here we go, people. Hello, my name is Robyn. What in terms of what I do, I dabble in the comedy, in the on-camera acting, in voice acting, occasional physiotherapy, should I see fit. Yeah. And I have a podcast. It's called Window Chats with Robyn. Jen's been on it. Nir, we'll talk. You're funny. I like you. Everyone's going to be on it. I'm like,
I will
this was
show
a
up
test.
by your window. I'll be like, hello.
You will be the person that takes the ladder and shows up. Other things that I do, I have this little bit of a Clubhouse obsession, and there's a couple rooms there. There's the Toronto Actors Hub. That's Mondays. Oh, no, it's not. It's Thursdays at 12 p.m. Eastern. And there's also a Hollywood North room with a casting director and a PR person and an agent and me. And that's Mondays, 7 p.m. Eastern. And then there's Review Your Headshots with 2 casting directors from the States. And that's Thursdays, 9 p.m. Eastern. That's on Clubhouse. I think I have other stuff, but I'm not going to promote it because I don't 100% like it yet. So that's the gist of what I do.
Love that.
Yeah, that's the attempt at self-promoting. Thank you.
That's good.
Thank you. That was horrifying. I hate doing that so much. No matter how many times I practice it, I'm like, dear God. I don't know, just like Google my name and something will come up, I'm sure. Hopefully good. You never know. I put a lot of stuff out there. I don't know.
Oh my God, that's funny. Okay, I am Jen Gardiner. Not the US one, the Canadian one. Yeah, if you Google my name, you might see her stuff too. I know it's a process. We're working on Google. So I have coffee chats that usually run weekly. Sometimes they're more spaced out, and sometimes I end up with 2 in 1 week. So if we skip a week, you'll usually find the next week has 2 because, yeah.
Why not?
Just how it happens. Besides coffee chat, you will see ramblings once a month. Hence, hi, we're here. I am participating in Self-Tape May, so you'll be seeing 16 self-tapes making their way to my Instagram profile. Actors. And what else am I doing? I am working on a cake decorating and baking segment for Instagram. Because for those of you who don't know, I've been a cake artist for 16, going on 17 years. And last but not least, a fitness journey. Hopefully some funny stuff, like when my kids decide to take for my workout mats and the dog tries to attack me while I'm working out, those types of things, to my Instagram as well. Yeah.
Jen, 16 going on 17 is so Sound of Music. I love it. We have to do something with that. I haven't decided what.
Nope, take it down. Write it down, Jen.
Okay, I will make a mental note. Okay,
going on 17. Sound of Music, right? Was that?
Yeah, it'll be the parody.
17.
Exactly. We'll do a whole dance number. It'll be rain. It'll be a very inappropriate white dress, and you go, "Excuse me, what is happening? This is Sound of Music, and that is not wholesome. There are nuns, and yet she's wet in white. Very confusing." That's a sidebar.
And there's a lot of cake.
Right. Okay. I feel
okay. Yes.
We could work that into the holiday chick fight when we do that.
Throwing cake at each other?
We're still doing okay. How many do you have planned for this? I wonder when should I save my best fight move?
Okay, so I have the summer one, and then I have a holiday one in my brain that's going to incorporate Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas, and people can pick a holiday, and then I will transition the holidays throughout the video.
You didn't include Hanukkah. Don't think I didn't notice that.
Oh. Okay. You want to stab somebody with one of the candle things? Go ahead.
The candle thing. Wow, Jen. My people are so insulted right now. You have no idea.
It's supposed to be funny.
I did enjoy that. That was fun. No, it's fine. Honestly, it's Hanukkah or menorah. It depends on my mood. But yeah.
Stab with whatever you want.
Like, the Hanukkah again. No, other one.
I know. If you were to say menorah, excuse me, Hanukkah matosa, and then I get very
I'm safer with candle thing. Candle thing is safer.
It is. She's right.
I wouldn't have let you win either way. But this was honestly, I am Nir. You were the great person to have on for like our first attempt at having a third person in the room. That was all Jen. Jen's like, I'm bringing in Nir, and I'm like, oh, I don't know, third person creates a crowd. But yeah, I'll do the high five.
You know, there's 3 personalities in me. They all come out once in a while, and I could.
I feel like I was talking to 6 people. It was honestly a little crowded at times. Yeah.
Well, sometimes also your echo sounded like we had a second person, but it's fine.
Yeah, I feel like
we need to have. When I had the delay, the delay should be every time I thought you guys could hear me, and then I thought, oh, I didn't contribute to this conversation at all. Okay, cool.
No.
Just like, all right.
Yeah,
I look forward to the.
Yeah, I feel like we need to have those again, like for another one at some point.
Bring me on. I'm. You can.
After that.
No problem. I am always available.
Yeah. Did anybody hear this, or did I just do this? After the chick fight, maybe.
I am all good. All good.
Oh, it's
gonna be
I heard it, but I wanted you to keep doing it.
Again, I just saw the delay. I was just like, what?
Okay.
She is just so stoic.
Yeah. So
no,
July,
that was like the
maybe
4th or 5th.
Nir to come back on with us and talk about the chick fight.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
I'm there. Hopefully we will not just still be in curfew.
Yeah, Robyn. Yeah, Robyn's silent, so I'm just making decisions for her. So
that's fine. I think you'll hear a voice.
Fair. That's fine. I'm glad we're a team. It's Jen. Honestly, though, but Jen, I love it. You're just like, Robyn, we're doing ramblings. Okay. Robyn, here are our notes. Awesome. Let's chat. Robyn, Nir's coming on. Okay. Oh, Molly. Hi.
Okay, Robyn, you're gonna pick up my children. Okay. See you later.
Yeah, pretty much.
I have 5 kids. I'm used to like here.
Oh no, Jen, I love it. When I find someone as efficient as me, and I will message one person. I will be very efficient with the one person message. The group chat needs work, but everything else with the one, you are just on the ball, and I am so grateful for that. And Nir, you are very funny, sir. We will chat. I will bring you. I'm so glad.
Bring me to your window.
I'm very glad I didn't have to have that awkward, like, oh, thank you for doing this. Let's never talk again. That would have been really uncomfortable. So
it's those are fun times when you have a conversation with somebody and all they do is just either answer the questions of other people, and you're just like, all right, I'm gonna wait for you to finish your little spiel.
Yeah, I get it. That now I have that like million question document that I sent to you, Robyn. So you will.
That was. I read that and also got terrified. I thought you were joking. Like, here are questions. I'm like, I mean, I have my questions. I always have them next to me in case for some reason we can't talk, but we always can. But your questions are so much more terrifying than mine. I don't know how you do it. It's a still like, oh God, these are questions I never want to answer. No.
It's like the Oprah interviews.
No, they're funny. Some of them are funny. Like they're sectioned off. I had a conversation starter section, and then for that section, and then I have a rapid fire section, and you got some of the rapid fires tonight. Robyn's like, no.
I will still stick to my M&Ms. I'm still on the M&Ms, guys. No Smarties. Sorry.
Yeah,
that's you know what I admire. I admire that you don't waver.
Nope.
Okay.
Speaking of waver, Kit Kat. Good wafer. That's my kind of chocolate.
Okay, I want to acknowledge our people before we leave them. Nir, you can do a board impression. Molly says, love you all. That's all. Robyn, be nice to turtles from Tony.
That wasn't me. That was my husband.
Do partial Borat. I used to do it, but I ended up becoming more of a Gru. Impression was like, hello, everybody. Hi. It became more of that. And it was just like a weird, it turned from, and that kind of was the catalyst to Oleg. So it went from Gru to Oleg, but I used to do a lot of like, hello, minion, come over here. And it was very much Gru. But it used to be Borat, then went to Gru, and now I have to rework my Borat. But yeah.
I thought you were talking about the tree in the Guardians of the Galaxy. Like I heard Groot.
Yeah, Gru.
And like Groot. Who?
I am Groot.
I know.
Groot. I'm like he has one. I am Groot. I'm like, but that's not. I am Groot. Like what?
No, I don't like to stick to the. I don't like to stick to the box. You know, Groot decides to go on a tangent. That's Groot.
That's right. All right, y'all. Yeah, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Sorry.
That was my attempt at doing a whoa, but I can't.
Okay, Robyn, any final words?
No, this was great. Thank you both for doing this with me. That was fun.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Thank you for your time and your energy and your comments. And I apologize for the delays. Oh my God, and we're dancing.
It's all in the shoulders.
It's all in the shoulders.
And it's getting weird, so that means we should end. Thank you for tuning in to Ramblings with Jen and Robyn. Special guest Nir. This has been fun.
Bye
everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.